morning. So yesterday, or last night rather, we left Port Collins around 4 and started hiking, and within an hour it started raining, and then we got weather reports of severe thunderstorm warnings. So Booty Shorts and I pulled over and just sat like underneath some lower trees and waited for the warning to be over. But then it was still like pouring, and thundering and lightning. But we decided to keep hiking, and our little goal was to do 5 miles after Port Collins yesterday, or 6 rather, and we only did 3 because the rain was so bad that we decided to call it quits a little earlier. So we only did like a total of 7 miles yesterday. But then I slept weird last night. I think I hurt my knee, like just from sleeping weird. And all our devices are low charging wise. So we're just gonna hike 12 miles to this Elker shelter thing. It's got a caretaker and you can charge your phone, and it might have a shower, I think. So we're gonna go there. So we're trying to go like about 2 weeks without staying in town. The next stop will be Delaware Water Gap. And then maybe after that, we'll see some New York friends because we're almost home. And we got a late start today too. Didn't get started till like 10. But that's kind of our MO. We'll have to start late. Look at that big guy. He's a big one. Let me see. I don't know if that is to size, but he's like 3 inches, 3.5. He's a big boy. Got a little bit of rock relief. Look at that. Green grass. Jill does go on those rocks over there yonder though. Oh, look at this old sign. You can't even read it. Appalachian Trail, Windsor Furnace. You got Pulpit Rock, Pinnacle, Echvilles. Jaded. 965.7. I wonder how old that is. Got 2 stakes over yonder. I think that one's just a gardener. No idea what that is. Is that a copperhead? That's kind of scary. Alright, Booty's here. Thinks it's just a water snake. Can you confirm?
I don't know, just a guess.
Okay, there's 2 snakes over there. Woody's now taking a picture of. And then over on this side, there's another guy. This is Snake Central. I need water though. What should I do? So that's the 3rd one over there. Over here, oh wait, it's going away. You can see its tail leaving right there.
You see another one?
Oh, but then there's another one right there.
Right where?
Right there. You see its head poking out?
Yeah.
So that's, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where do you see the 5th one?
The 5th one went down here.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Oh my gosh. Will you go get water for me? Alright, let's going down to get water right here. And of course I see another one. You see it on that rock, I'll zoom in. They're freaking everywhere. There's gotta be more. So Booty's gonna be my rescuer and get me water, because I'm over this situation. Oh, you can see this one closer now though. Just a little guy. You can't see, but there's number 7 in the water. Dang it. I don't think I got it on camera. 7 snakes. We haven't even been here 5 minutes. Oh, hello, rocks. What brings you here today? Sign says, "Welcome to the Pinnacle." That's it.
And that's where the rocks are born.
Where the rocks are born.
In Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania town. I think I forgot to take a video of the pulpit. This is the next stop on our Pennsylvania tour. The Pinnacle. I think I might accidentally have a dread. Oh. Going to leaving Echvilles shelter. Caretaker's home. Privy and toilet over there, or privy and toilet, privy and shower over there. This is only the second place that's had a caretaker. 501 was the first one. That one was a little bit nicer than this one. So if you wanted to choose between the two, I definitely would recommend 501 over this place. Mainly because they didn't have toilet paper here. They have a shower, but they didn't have like shampoo or anything, which is fine. But the other place did. Had toilet paper and shampoo, and you could order pizza there. So that's nice. That's what we've been hiking along this ridge line. It'll take us down every once in a while to like a road or something. And we get right back on the ridge line. Today we're gonna go over a nice edge, so it's gonna get super rocky. Soup's rocky.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say that we still haven't hit really bad Rocksylvania parts. Like, yeah, there's this, but it's kind of fun and it doesn't last too long. And there certainly has been areas where there's not really been any rocks. And I feel like people don't really talk about that. Through the Rocksylvania part, the northern part of Pennsylvania, I think they just always talk about the rocks. So in my head, I was like, oh man, 100 miles of like this in those little rocks, which we haven't gotten to the little rocks yet. So that's why I might be having an okay time doing this. But there's been a lot of parts that haven't been rocky at all. Like yesterday we walked down a road for like 4 miles. That was really easy. And even today, part of the trail hasn't been rocky. So we'll see. Maybe I'm about to jinx ourselves. Just kidding. Look at his new shoes. See? Not so rocky all the time. Question of the day. Did Jiffy almost step on this snake? She sure did. I was 2 years old when I learned they were purple mushrooms. Look at that. In real life it's more dark. Shows up more bright on here. Just ate at Thunder Ridge Lodge. I had my phone charging, so I couldn't take any videos of what we ate, but got 2 alcoholic beverages and a bomb-ass chicken salad, or chicken sandwich. So good. We had some drinks at the restaurant. Yeah, I guess this is Knife's Edge. Started from there. I don't know how long it goes. Or are you on the edge, maybe? This is the Knife's Edge. Sun be setting in PA. On the highest point in Pennsylvania. This is kind of one of the most rundown shelters we've encountered. In kind of the whole area. I think it's because Big Oven Knob is a highly graffitied area, and they put a lot of their money and resources into taking off the graffiti, so everything else kind of gets left behind. So, like I said yesterday, the worst part hasn't been the rocks. The actual worst part are the lack of water sources. We just went a half a mile down to get water, and then of course had to do the half a mile back up, sweating. And then that was the only we started the day today. We've already done a mile. Did not fash. There's still rocks out today. I've lost Booty to blueberry picking. I have no idea if I'll ever see him again. It was a good run. Currently hanging out at George W. something shelter right before Palermo City. I don't know what it's called. It starts with P. We were trying to beat out the rain to hike up the climb out of here, because it's supposed to be really steep and rocky. But then the rain caught up with us, so now we're waiting out the rain. And so we'll be here for like another hour, and then it's not supposed to rain after that. So, because we really don't want to climb up that when it's pouring rain. No bueno. You can't see the rain, but you can hear it. Oh, you can kind of see it. There's Booty.
Checking for ticks.
Checking for ticks. Tick chicken. Take a look, chicken. So flexible. Hey, this is on camera.
I gotta check. I don't want to end up like Johnny over there. Johnny in the snake.
There's a little cartoon about getting Lyme disease up there.
This is looking better.
So, we're almost done. We're down at the bottom of the mountain. And I'm pretty sure that's the climb that we have to do. Up those rocks. Which Doesn't actually look too bad from here, but now that the rain has stopped, I think the humidity jacked up itself to like 110%, because it is hot. It's a hot one. So it actually looks a lot taller from once you get down here. It's so hot. We're like halfway up the climb. The first half was pretty easy, just steep. This part is a little bit more fun, but when it's 1,000,000 degrees, humidity, oh, whew, you melt. Yeah, I just put mine right there. Okay, I reached the top of the mountain. It took us a little over an hour to do 1.1 miles. And the rock scrambles were the best part. And the rock climbing bit. That was a lot of fun. The worst bit was doing it in the middle of the day when the sun is at its highest point. Oh my goodness, I don't think I have been so hot on the AT yet. That was definitely the hottest I've been. And we checked the weather and it only says that it feels like 82 with the humidity. But maybe not on that mountain, because that was harsh. Whew, I had to take so many breaks just because I was sweating to death. But I made it. I'm alive. To live another day. Today has been berry central. We had 1,000,000 blueberries, 1,000,000 blackberries, 1,000,000 raspberries, 1,000,000 wineberries, and now we finally have raspberries. We've never had raspberries. This is so exciting. They look kind of dry, but some of them are pretty good. There's also a bunch of these clitoris looking flowers. I wonder what's north of the wall. So 1.5 miles before we end the day, there's this water cache, which is super duper valuable because there's like no drinking water for the next 20 miles. So Booty Shorts and I loaded up on this. Then we're gonna go hike like in 1.5 miles to a campsite. And the plan is just to have whatever we can carry, the most water we can carry, and get to Wind Gap. It's like 14 miles. So I'll be going on about 2 liters. Booty Shorts has 4, so hopefully he'll share with me. Good morning. It's a foggy morning. Kind of foggy. We're on the ridge all day till we get into Wind Gap in about less than 14 miles. Where we're gonna resupply and hopefully get out and just camp like a little north of the town. It is supposed to thunderstorm later, so we'll see how that works out. Ooh, last night it thunderstormed while we were in the tent. It was pretty cool. Lightning was like right above us in the thunder. Kind of scary. Oh. Do you see him? You can hear him. Wait. Can I see him back there? Is that a turkey? Just get McDonald's. Then we're gonna resupply at Giants. It's already almost 7. But there's a lot of tenting when we get back on the trail right afterwards. Here is my Giants haul for 4-ish, 3.5 days, 2.5-ish days. Got some breakfasts, lunches, and dinner. That's bread in that bag.